Tonight, after France's dominant 4-0 victory over Ukraine, Didier Deschamps walked into the press room wearing that familiar blend of calm authority and understated satisfaction. He wasn't exuberant, he wasn't loud, but you could tell straight away that he was pleased with what he had seen. And as he sat down and began speaking, he offered a thoughtful, composed, and very deliberate breakdown of a performance he clearly valued. Deschamps opened by saying that this was a solid match, a complete team display where France combined efficiency with control. In his words, the team approached the match with seriousness, and that, more than anything else, set the tone for what unfolded across the 90 minutes. He pointed out that Ukraine are a physically tough side, a team that presses aggressively, transitions quickly, and commits numbers forward. He emphasized that France needed to start strong to prevent Ukraine from building rhythm. And for Deschamps, this was one of the key positives of the night. France didn't wait to grow into the match. They took command immediately. He spoke about the first goal as the moment that unlocked everything. The early breakthrough, he said, brought calm to the team, allowed them to control the tempo, and forced Ukraine to open up more. From that point on, France played with freedom, but not the kind of reckless freedom that loses structure. Instead, Deschamps highlighted how the players kept a perfect balance between expression and discipline. He praised the attacking movements, the fluidity between midfield and forward lines, the way his players interchanged positions, and how confidently they entered the final third. What stood out most to him was the collective involvement. In Deschamps' eyes, France didn't just win through moments of brilliance, they built their goals through teamwork, connection, and the right decisions at the right moments. When he shifted to individual performances, he did so in his usual manner, without singling anyone out too much. Deschamps has always been a coach who prioritizes the collective. But even with that, he admitted that several players had very strong displays. He pointed to the technical quality, the work rate, and the intelligence shown in the attacking phases. For him, the variety of France's goals, the combinations, the finishing, the timing, reflected a team that was both confident and committed. Then Deschamps moved to the defensive side of the performance. And he made it clear how important it was that France kept a clean sheet. He said, scoring for is good, but preventing goals is just as important. He praised the back line for their concentration, especially in the transitions where Ukraine attempted to break quickly. He emphasized how disciplined his team were in tracking runs, closing spaces, and defending as a unit. He noted that even when France were 3 or 4 goals ahead, the players didn't switch off. They stayed sharp, they communicated, they respected the match. Deschamps said that this is the mentality he wants, a team that keeps control, that doesn't give opponents hope, and that understands the importance of small details. He also highlighted the performance of the midfield, emphasizing how they managed the tempo of the game. He talked about their ability to win duels, recover possession quickly, and distribute the ball with calmness. For Deschamps, midfield control is essential, and tonight he felt France dominated that zone with authority. One of the longest parts of the press conference focused on the young players. Deschamps said he was very satisfied with their integration. He explained that some of them don't have a lot of experience at international level, but they played with maturity, confidence, and respect for the team's structure. However, he said these improvements were not criticisms, they were simply steps in the ongoing process of building consistency. And he said consistency is what truly matters. Anyone can play well once, he argued, but great teams play well over